if my memory serves me correctly. Yes. Amulet of Flesh Made Whole, in the possession of Master Nalot's Captain of Archers. Alright. I am going to look at this for just one moment, perhaps simply wait about for an hour in order to recover my energy. Yes, very well then. Oh, good day, Talanian. It was good to socialize with you. I suppose the most convenient way to get where I need to go would be to go back to Sadrith Mora by going to Voss. Let me see. Practice. Much better. So many things to do, and yet so little time to practice. Of course. However we would like to define it. I should find a merchant to be rid of these items that have seemed to have accumulated in my inventory during that investigation, and I should likely drop by and sell whatever alchemical supplies, or at least try to create something useful out of them in the meantime, just so I am simply not as at the limits of my own personal encumbrance at all times. I have been getting stronger lately, but it's still not enough. It never seems to be enough. Though all this exercise does seem to be doing my body well, I definitely feel more fit than I used to be, as draining as it is. Perhaps practice some spells while I'm waiting. I figure that's enough.
I'm listening. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
of course you are. Take me to Sadrith Mora. First order of business, as I do not wish to dally here very long, is to find out just who Captain Nalos, or rather, pardon, Master Nalos, Captain of Archers is. Perhaps I will be able to get this amulet of flesh made whole from him without using force. Though I would rather to deprive him of companions to make it abundantly clear to him just how little I think of him. Considering Master Naloth has been in power as long as he has, I'm reasonably certain that he is aware of my hostile attitude towards him. But does he have the temerity to act on any of it? That is an important question. I will definitely be keeping this steel blade of heaven. That will most likely come in use at a later time. I think that's a more reasonable price. Of course it is. As for things that I could sell to you, commoner's clothing I am not interested in. There's this amulet, but now that I have the dagger, which seems to have been a much stronger enchantment, I don't really see why it's necessary to keep this amulet. Let's sell that. And this robe is certainly not my style, although I definitely like to keep this elegant clothing, and the Abreel ring, just perhaps as a souvenir. I should be rid of some of this bone meal. Unless I intend to make telekinesis potions, or simple poisons, it's really not all that valuable. And all of these hides that I've collected, I have no real interest in some of the heavier fare. That should be enough. And of course, I am perpetually fatigued. Curse the day I contracted this chronic disease. Something I seem to have been born with, even. I can't even remember when I last had it, or when it even became apparent that I did have it. It just seems to persist. Yes, you fool. I'm looking for the amulet of flesh made whole. I don't trust you enough? How does some gold tell to you about trust? Baron Gaval has a strange amulet. He's a guard in the general quarters. Thank you for the information. A guard in the general quarters.
Go ahead.
I might as well simply expedite this entire affair by using the magic of this dagger. Then again, it can't hurt to practice my own alteration magic. It really can't. See if I can remember where the general quarters actually are. Oh, do they actually seem to be in the basement? That would actually be rather probable. I'll just look there first. No, that's merely a lower entrance. Perhaps it is the way up the stairs. Yes, I think I'll be investigating that. Right now, actually. Out of my way, Galen. You always find a way of being an obstacle.
Yes, Outlander.
It's servile. It's sickening.
3 blessings, friend.
Who is it? Perhaps here. Perhaps you know.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
Baron Gaval. But where is this